guys? It's Yaga Benz. I'm back with a new video. Decided to do something a little different for this video. Those of you who have been on my channel before or already subscribed, you guys know that I've been riding already for a little while, about 7-8 months. I'm not experienced. I would say maybe intermediate or still at beginner's level. You know, I'm not going to give myself any titles. I would let other riders do that, but as my knowledge, I would say I'm still a beginner, intermediate, you know, here and there. The only reason I say that because of those of you who are new to my channel. If you didn't check the other videos out, I have been riding a motorcycle for about 7-8 months. I started on a YZF, a 2018 YZF 300 back in November of 2020. I rode that until March of 2021, and then I decided I was ready for this. But to be honest with you guys, I had no experience. I am not an experienced rider. I haven't been riding for years. This is my first time really riding and getting out here. I know you probably look at my videos and say, well, damn, this guy's been riding. Nope, I haven't. But I watched a lot of YouTube videos on what to do and what not to do. So I decided to do something a little different today for you guys. You know, show you guys the bike and also the infamous sweet spot, or should you say engage point, when it comes to the clutch. I'm going to start by showing you guys the bike. You know, I figured I would do a video because I know most of these videos out here, a lot of people who are riding are already experts or have, you know, years of experience, you know. So I decided, let me show you a video from a beginner's point of view. So this is my 2007 Suzuki Gsx-R 600. It has a power command and everything in it. You know, I bought it tuned and done up already, you know. And this is the bike. So if you would look to the right side of the bike is where you would see all your brakes: back brake, front brake, throttle, kill switch, and this is your ignition. Well, to start it, you know, you put the key in, boom. On the left side of the bike is all your gear controls, the clutch, and this is how you gear up and down, and you go into neutral. So I don't know if you could see it. I hope that the view is good, but if you see right here, it's 1 and 2 3 4 5 6. So basically, you know, you cut the bike on, you pull on the clutch and you kick this down. That's first gear. And then as you coast and you go, you click in second, third, you know, and then down. So okay, here's my keys. It's a hot day today, guys. It's 97 degrees. I usually don't have on my helmet, but I don't have another way to mount the camera and get a good view, you know. So I have the chest strap and I have the head one, but I actually like it right here so you could, you know, see what I see. And look where I look. Let me cut this light off. So boom. You buy your motorcycle, well, you know, I know I started like this. You're at home, you're sitting down, you know, you hear a lot of bikes going up and down. Maybe you decide, hey, I want to get into motorcycle riding. Cut this off so I don't kill my battery. I want to get into motorcycle riding. I want to ride a motorcycle. I want to learn how to ride a motorcycle. You have no experience, you haven't took any classes, you haven't jumped on a friend's bike to learn. You just want to, you know, learn. So I don't know, maybe you bought one. See, me, I bought one. I just went out there and I bought one, and I taught myself. You know, like I said, I looked at a lot of YouTube and I learned a little something. Like I said, you buy your first bike or you jump on a friend's bike, however it may be, this is your first time riding. Right? So what you want to do is you get on your bike. Always get on, let me show you guys too, always get on from the left side of the bike. Reason being, you get on this side, and let's say, God forbid, you go to put your legs over, you lose your balance and you fall back, and you're pulling on the bike. You don't want, this bike is about, I think, 360 something pounds, you know. I'll look it up on Google and I'll put it down in the description, but this bike is about, it's heavy, okay? You don't want this landing on you. Also, you don't want this landing on you while it was on already and this is hot, resting on your leg, cooking your skin. So you always get on from the left side of the bike. Boom. Get on your bike, you lean it up, turn the key, of course, flick the switch, it'll come on. My bike is already in neutral, so I'll start it up. Now, what you don't want to do, you do not want to put the bike in gear while the kickstand is down. Why? Because this is what will happen. Remember, to gear down, you have to go down 1. Cuts the bike off. So you do not want to do that. Okay? Put it back in neutral. Start it back up. Now I put the kickstand up. So now, this is the throttle. This gives the bike, as you can hear, gas. You know, but I don't call this your ultimate goal. I call this your ultimate goal. Reason being is because the engine is always spinning. The bike cannot sit still without the engine spinning. It will cut the engine. If I let this go right now, it will just cut the whole engine. The bike will jerk forward. Not now, but if I put it in the first gear. So the engine, like right now, I could let it go. There's nothing gonna happen. Now once I put it in first gear, it's in first gear. If I let this go, just let it go, and the bike just doesn't get to move forward, it's going to cut the engine. I don't like to do it. I don't like how that feels, you know, but that's what it does. So, boom. Let's put it back. That's first gear. A half a click up. Boom. See? Neutral. Okay? Just a little slight click up. You don't have to hit it hard, because if you hit it hard, it'll just go up into second. It's not going to move unless you make it move, but you know, you want to put it in neutral so you can let go. Boom. All right, so you're on the bike, you're ready to go. You squeeze the clutch in into your gear 1, and you just let it go, and you see how the bike is rolling on its own. See? Stop. Now mind you, my hand is not on the throttle at all, not touching any throttle. I'm just easing it up so that it could engage. Basically what's going on is, I don't know if you can see this move right here, but it's engaging the chain and the engine together to make the wheel spin. So we back it up a little bit. I'm on a dead end. I didn't want to go to the parking lot because it's like I told you, it's like 97 degrees and I didn't want to be in the middle of the sun doing this. So I'm already dark. I don't want to get darker. Anyways, so see how the bike is going. Now my engagement spot is right there, and I love that. Let me put it into gear, because holding this a lot kind of tends to make the hand muscle hurt. But anyways, if you can notice, my engagement spot is actually right here. My friend's bike is not good enough right now to ride. It had a little accident. I would have showed you on his, but his engagement spot is basically more further out, like about here, like almost to where this is letting go, when you can let it go at. That's where his is at. Mine is actually right here. I only rode 3-4 different bikes, and like I said, my boy, he has a 2005 Yamaha R6, and his engagement spot is more further away. So anyways, I had the engine just running. Let me show you guys this. So you pull this in, put it in gear, and boom, you find the engagement spot of the bike. And you see, that's it. You know what I mean? So what you want to do is you want to practice this a little bit. Now I call this technique the rock technique. Basically, and I showed my brother this technique. Basically what you do is you put your feet flat to the ground, right? Just like how mine's are, flat to the ground. And what you do is you let the bike roll forward until it gets to your tippy toes. So basically your foot has to stay, even if you have to mark a line, your foot has to stay there in that point, right? And you just rock the bike. When you get to your heel, you find the engagement spot, and it will bring you back forward. And I call it the rock technique. You know, I didn't have, you know, any fancy name for it. It's basically you're rocking back and forth, but you're not letting your legs leave the area on which you have them planted in. Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about. It's already in first gear because I cut it off there, but you know, you would start it, you would click into first, and this is what you would do, right? See, boom. Now you stop it there. Now your legs is supposed to be up like this, and your legs, think of it as like a rubber band. It will bring the bike backwards. Now when your heel lifts up like this, and you feel your foot about to move, you hit the engagement point, and it'll bring the bike back forward. And thus, you'll have a rock motion. Now you see how I let it go too early without letting the engine roll enough, and that's what will cut the bike off. So again, you bring it back, find the engagement point, bring it forward. See how my legs is extended? I'm going to bring the bike back, and then boom, I'm going to find it again, then I'm going to come forward. And then you just rock back and forth until you find that you have learned where your engagement point is. Now, the importance of the engagement point, or the infamous sweet spot, is this. You're riding the bike and you come to a light. You get to a light, let me get out this guy's way. You get to a light, you come to a stop, you click into neutral to rest your hands, or you might just get down to one and just stay there, right? The importance of this and learning this spot is when you have to now accelerate off, you would automatically know where your engagement point is on the bike. So now you could start to take off. I hope I'm making sense. Basically, you know, it has happened to me before. Riding my cousin's bike for the first time, I jumped on his 300. He has a 19 or 2020 YZF 300, and with his bike, jumped on it from here. I practiced a little bit up and down, and then I went around a corner, and I stalled. And I stalled because I didn't know the engagement spot was. I didn't practice it, I didn't learn it. You know, when it's your own bike, it's actually better, because, you know, like I said, everybody's bike is different and every sweet spot is different. But once you learn to ride a motorcycle and you learn the sweet spot on your bike, once you get another bike and you just find out where their sweet spot is at, I don't know, it's like the muscle memory. It just works perfect. You know, once you learn something, you learn for everything. And trust me, it's fun. Riding this thing is fun. So anyways, now, so I want to show you guys this real quick. Boom. So you get on your bike. Let me put it into neutral. Turn your key. Cut it on. Boom. Let me make sure. Okay, because sometimes my the sensor and my kickstands is weird. Anyways, boom. I might have to get a new battery soon. So put it in gear. It's in gear, and you just want to ease off, and then you just want to ease off again. You bring it back in. See, for me, I have already been riding a motorcycle. I wish I would have showed you guys this video from the beginning, so you could have actually like took the full journey with me. I'm not nervous of the bike rolling like that. A lot of you are gonna get nervous and you're gonna feel that. So the best thing to do is to keep your legs down and just walk the bike for a little bit. Just walk it. Like when you find the engagement spot, because the more you let go, the faster the engagement spot lets the bike go, because basically it's the engine rolling. I'm going to back the bike up and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So basically, for me, when I started and I would let the engagement spot go, once the bike started to roll, I wasn't used to whatever speed it might give for that point, so I would like panic. Don't panic. Take your time and let it roll. And just let it roll. See? And it just, I'm not even, look, no throttle, none at all. I'm just letting the bike just roll. You see, it's just rolling. And then you bring it in, you squeeze on the brake lightly, like that. You squeeze on the brake lightly, come to a stop. If you want to rest your hands, you put it back into neutral. Once you put it into neutral, then you know you could rest. Now I was going to do a U-turn. Let me, because I want to actually probably show you guys real quick, maybe like a gearing up and down kind of thing. Let me just bust this U-turn. A parking lot would have been better, but like I said, it's hot, guys. It's hot. I'm not complaining at all about the heat, but I don't want to be in the middle of the sun. So look, see, all this that I'm doing is engagement, sweet spot, clutch. That's it. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm just letting it roll by itself with that alone. I'm not touching nothing. I'm not pressing on this or nothing. I'm just letting the bike roll on its own because I let this go. And now I'll pull it in and ease on the front brake. These cones are not here for my practice, guys. The neighbors put them there sometimes because people like to park back here. So now that's the engagement point explained, right? Okay, let's put it into neutral. Kickstand down, kill switch, conserve battery. So now you should practice this a couple times. And what I say is the same thing like I told my cousin, because I mean when I started riding his bike, excuse me, he would ask me, yo, put your feet up, put your feet up. Guys, learn on your own time, on your own comfortability. Do not let anybody tell you anything. If they're giving you information to help you as far as riding, yes, but don't let a person, oh, put up your legs now. No, take your time. I'm not telling you to ride the bike down the street with your legs down, because that's dangerous. It could get caught in a hole or something. You could break your legs, something get, you know, you yank, something could happen. No. But if you're practicing on something like this on a parking lot and you feel that you're not ready to put your legs up yet, take your time and take it slow. Take it very slow, okay? These things are dangerous. This stuff here ain't made like this, guys, at all. It is not made like this, okay? I don't care what you're riding. I don't care what's the CC. You fall down, you hit this stuff here. This stuff to me is like a cheese grater. Imagine a cheese grater heated up, grating cheese. Your skin is, your flesh is coming off. And I'm not saying this to scare anybody. I want you guys to take your time on this. So now, back to the lesson. So, cut the bike on, you're ready to ride. My key is where I have to like get used to, because it's like a push down turn kind of thing. You ready to ride? You hear it coming on like a jet. Cut it on, and you click down one. See, click down one. Boom, and you go, and you let it just roll. And boom, you have takeoff. The bike just, you know, it rolls. So now I'm gonna show you this real quick. You know, I'll probably make a part 2 of this next point that I want to make. But so now the next thing you do, once you have found out what your sweet spot is and you're ready to go forward, the next thing now is to gear. When I say to gear, to go up a gear. Now with doing that, it's a combination of pulling this in. Your hand is going to be like this because you're already giving it gas. So you're going to blip the throttle. When you blip it, you're going to kick up one and then ease on and ease off. Okay? Let me tell you again. Let me cut the engine. So basically, you're going to give it gas. You're in first gear. The bike is going. You're listening. You know, 9 out of 10 new riders, they look down a lot. You know, try to learn the sound of your bike to when it gets to a certain RPM, so that you would know when to shift, you know, without having to look down. Okay? So, when you want to shift, it's a combination. Your hand is already going to be like this because you're giving it gas. You're going to stop giving it gas for a quick second, squeeze this, and you're going to kick up or lift up, and then ease on the throttle, ease off of that. Okay, let me show you guys that real quick. So boom, first gear, make sure nobody's coming, turn signals, it's clear, let's go. So now you're riding like that, see? Just like that. Let me show you, look, hit the third. See? Simple. Sometimes like I'll just slow it down like this a little bit and then click it down, but lots of times I rev match. You know, I've been practicing my rev matching. You know, it's a good thing to have. So boom, I'm going to show you guys again. Let this person go. So you ease off of this a little bit, the clutch. The bike is rolling, and give it a little bit of throttle. Second gear, so you can kind of hear it. I gotta slow down here because there's a speed trap right there. I don't want to get a ticket, but basically that's what you do. And then you go, look, see, now I'm in third gear. First gear. Little traffic up ahead. See, I'm in first. Second. See what I'm saying? Third. You know what I mean? Now that's right there. You see how I try to rev match it and it kind of like jerked a little bit? This is what I'm saying. That's something you have to practice. But I did that purposely just now to show you guys, like, you know, if you want to do it good, you gotta see, like that. If you let go too fast of this, you know, you could pop clutch and wheelie or something. So see, I'm still in first right now. I'm still in first gear, and it's not a light, so that's why I didn't click down. But if you want to rest your hands as you're coming into a stop, you know, I guess as you learn, you'll learn this technique, but you put your bike into neutral as it rolls and you coast in to the stop so you can rest your hands. So boom, make sure car's not coming. So now boom, going up, second gear, third gear. Then I want to break it back down. Second gear, first gear. I'll have some upcoming videos on rev matching. I'll do a more in-depth video on gearing up, gearing down. You know, whoever is out there and they're interested in learning how to ride a motorcycle, check out this video. To all my riders, ride safe. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what more you guys want to see, what more content you want to put out there. I know most of my videos, it was kind of weird because I got the bike first. Well, no, yeah, I got the bike first. I didn't have a GoPro set up, so most of my stuff was done on phone. And then when I finally did get my GoPro, a lot of my videos were just me riding. So, but thank you for watching. I love you all. Thanks for the support. You know, it really means a lot to me. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys could do anything else in the world than sit here and watch me and my bike. But, you know, I put this content out here. You know, I want everybody to learn. Whoever wants to learn, because motorcycles are not for everybody. You know, I'm sorry to say it like that, but they're not for everybody, guys, you know. But ride safe, no matter what you're riding. I don't care what cc it is. Ride safe. Don't be able to do nothing crazy. And if you're a crazy rider, please be safe out there. Yaga Benz out.